The real reason Selena said no to Justin. The love story involving Selena Gomez and Justin Bieber has been one of the most dramatic and intriguing ones ever. Even Hollywood couldn't write this stuff up, guys. It almost seems like whenever one of them is mentioned, the other one isn't too far behind. Even though the two A-list celebrities have gone their separate ways and even appear to be seeing other people, many of their fans still wonder what happened to them and why their relationship broke down. It's easy to see why this is so. Justin and Selena were the cutest couple ever, and with their careers blossoming, it seemed like they were about to become Hollywood's next power couple, following the lines of iconic twosomes like Jay-Z and Beyonce and Brad Pitt and Angelina Jolie. So even though the two of them have tried to split amicably, there's still always the question of why they broke up. Just what could it be that could have caused these two beautiful people to split? Well, among the many speculations that have sprung up so far, one recent one is really gaining steam on the internet. And interestingly, it ties into the relationship between Justin and Selena, as well as Justin's current wife, Hailey Bieber. This theory is filled with a lot of tea, so be sure to get comfortable while you take in all the hot scoops we've got for you today. The origins. Now, before diving into all the hot gists, it might be a good idea for you to get a quick backstory into what's been going on. Just in case, you've not really been aware of pop culture events that have shaped the entertainment landscape in the past decade or so. Justin and Selena had a whirlwind romance that started back in the early 2010s. Both were still much younger and just starting their careers in the music industry. And, from the looks of it, things were definitely going well. Their careers were off to flying starts. They were both incredibly attractive, and they had legions of fans who were pining for even the slightest scoops from their respective camps. Trouble in paradise. Sadly though, things weren't meant to be, and in time, Justin and Selena soon began to hit some rocky patches in their relationship. While no one exactly knew what was going on, it appeared that Justin's relatively shaky persona appeared to have been a bit too much for Selena. Again, here's a bit of a backstory. Around 2013, Justin appeared to have been at an inflection point in his life. The good, sweet boy image that he had curated for himself over time was starting to fall off, and he seemed to constantly be in the wrong side of the law. For instance, Justin illegally purchased a monkey in Germany and abandoned it after he found out that he didn't have the right paperwork to bring it with him back to the States. He was also caught at some point peeing in a mop bucket at a restaurant and even attacked a cameraman in broad daylight because he was mad.
You gotta move out the way. Little go back to America. Little moron.
What'd you say?
You heard what I said, man.
What'd you say?
You heard what I
Beat the
said,
fuck out of you.
mate. Lose your f***ing belt. Lose your f***ing belt.
Then, there's that time he claimed that Anne Frank, the famous World War II victim, would probably have been a believer. Moving on, Justin started having significant run-ins with the law as well. In 2014, he was arrested for a DUI and resisting arrest after he had been found drag racing his Lamborghini following a wild night out in Miami.
His wild night starting here at Set Nightclub. New photos show a shirtless Bieber partying with model Chantel Jeffries, his rented yellow Lamborghini parked outside. Police say Bieber was drag racing that car with Jeffries in the passenger seat when he was pulled over at around 4 a.m. Some starstruck fans capturing the moment.
Oh my God, Justin just got pulled over.
When he opened up the window and confronted Mr. Bieber, he smelled a strong odor of alcoholic beverage. Mr. Bieber at that point was not cooperating with the officer.
A few months after this, Justin was in trouble again after he was caught throwing eggs at his neighbor's house in Calabasas. He was charged with misdemeanor vandalism and forced to pay an $80,000 fine. All of these things are besides Justin's antics on stage. He was coming late for shows, vomiting while on stage, and just generally being a brat. And as you'd probably guess, Mr. Bieber's stock was falling faster than a bombing cryptocurrency. Things hit an all-time low when Justin was caught using a racial slur. As his life seemed to be imploding before everyone's eyes, TMZ uncovered videos of Justin back when he was just 14 years old, using the N-word not once, but twice. The first instance saw Justin say the N-word while making a joke.
That's just straight
Why are black people afraid of chainsaws?
Don't even say it. Don't say
Run.
You can say motorcycle too.
In the second video, he used the same slur while giving a parody of one of his songs.
Less lonely nigga. There's gonna be one less nigga. If I kill you, I'll be part of the KKK. Then there'll be one less lonely nigga. There's gonna be one less lonely nigga.
The videos had been covered up, but the fact that they were unearthed at this particular time made things just worse for Justin. It was truly rock bottom for the Biebs. The visa angle. While all of this was going on, Justin and Selena appeared to hit a patch in their relationship where they were on again, off again. And considering everyone had such high hopes for them, tabloids always found a way to link them. In one instance, TMZ reported that Justin was seemingly acting out because he was being tortured by his turbulent relationship with Selena. Citing sources close to the two of them, the media house claimed that even though they weren't together, Selena had been texting and calling Justin every day, making him enraged and causing him to act erratically. Selena did fire some shots back, albeit years later. In 2020, after she released her song Lose You to Love Me, she told Entertainment Tonight that she had suffered some emotional abuse in her relationship with Justin.
So you look back on that time and is when you think about the parts of your life that were painful that you've kind of moved on from, is that one of the harder parts?
No, because I've found the strength in it. It's dangerous to stay in a victim mentality. And I'm not being disrespectful. I do feel I was a victim to certain abuse. And
you mean emotional abuse?
Yes, and I think that it's something that I had to find a way to understand it as an adult.
Anyways, back to the past. After he seemed to have had his fill of controversies and legal troubles, Justin seemed to turn a new leaf around 2015. While at his roast, he gave this moving closing speech.
The things that I've done really don't define who I am. I'm a kind-hearted person who loves people, and through it all, I lost some of my best qualities. For that, I'm sorry. But what I can say is I'm looking forward to being someone that you guys can all look at and be proud of. Someone you can smile at and see some of yourself in. Someone close to me once said, it's how you rise from a fall that truly defines you as a man. I'm excited for that challenge. And I want to say thank you so much for taking this journey with me. And I'm excited for you to see what's next.
And in many ways, he seemed to live up to that. He had a successful comeback in his career, and he managed to stay out of trouble for the most part. He did try to make things work with Selena once more, but the couple finally called it quits in 2018 for good. Now, despite the fact that they were done, tabloid sources claimed that Justin had kept trying to get back with Selena. One celeb gossip site even claimed that Justin had been constantly trying to get in touch with Selena, even telling her he loved her right up until he began dating his current wife, Hailey Bieber.
1000% behaved as though he was devastated that he and Selena were breaking up again and that he would never get over her and always love her, and was telling her things to that effect as recently as the same week.
Well, how the tables have turned, huh? So you might be wondering, why would Justin be so desperate to get back with Selena when they both seem to be fine not dating? Well, as it would appear, Justin's past and legal troubles had started catching up to him, and his ability to stay in the United States was being seriously threatened. So recently, fans have speculated that Justin had been staying in the US on a 0-1 visa, which is for individuals with an extraordinary ability in the arts or extraordinary achievement in motion picture or television industry. Sadly, this visa is a non-immigrant visa, which means that Justin wouldn't be able to use it to get permanent residency in the States. Even worse, it seemed that Justin's visa was getting close to its expiration date back in 2018. If that happened, he'd essentially be forced to sell his masters and move back to his hometown of Canada, losing his major source of income.
Where's Justin Bieber from? Where is he a citizen?
Toronto, Canada.
Canada. What happens when you have a work visa and you have criminal charges against you? Can you apply to be a U.S. citizen?
No, you have to be married.
What happens if you are basically kicked out of the U.S. and all of your
income is from
the U.S.? What do you have to do?
You have to apply for a work visa, and you have to...
No, you have to sell your masters. You have to sell all of it.
I see the motive here. It's pretty clear.
Yeah.
So, the reason Justin Bieber even rekindled with Selena, not even Hailey, was to get married so that he could stay in the U.S.
But it would appear that Selena wasn't down with all that and wouldn't go along with it. Of course, for someone who had already claimed to have suffered emotional abuse, getting married just to help your partner might not necessarily seem like an attractive prospect. So it's easy to see why the Latina songstress would pass up on this opportunity, if you could even call it that. Still, as Justin himself said, never say never. And just a few months after he and Selena went Splitsville, he announced his engagement to Hailey. Well, then, Hailey Baldwin. To be fair, Justin and Hailey have had some history in the past, and everyone knew how much the supermodel loved Justin, so it wouldn't have been so difficult for the two of them to rekindle a flame and take a stroll down the aisle, as well as to the immigration office, to make sure that ICE didn't haul Justin out of the United States. Besides all of this, fans have also speculated that Justin himself could have fessed up about the whole thing. In the smash hit DJ Khaled's song Pop Star, Justin appeared in the video where he mouthed this line.
Look, Ariana, Selena, my visa.
So sure, the line was written by Drake, but Justin's delivery definitely seems to show that there's more than a coincidence there. To add fuel to the fire, Justin himself had admitted that he suffered some emotional breakdown when he first got married, as he thought it would solve all his problems. In an interview with Ebro, the Biebs said this.
When I first got married, I hit a little bit of an emotional breakdown because I thought marriage was gonna fix all my problems, and it didn't.
Bieber getting candid with Apple Music's Ebro Darden about the emotional baggage he brought into the relationship and how it took a toll.
It's hard sometimes to look in the mirror and
While he did explain that he had to work through a lot of emotional issues while in his marriage, fans have held on to this theory and have run with it. As for Selena, it appeared that her decision not to go along with this whole charade was due to her being fed up about the entire thing, especially since she seemingly found out that Justin was still keeping contact with Hailey while he was with her.
Fast forward to May 2018, while still dating Selena, Justin started talking to Hailey. Selena found out and ended it.
Selena hasn't publicly accused Justin of cheating on her, but it would be pretty interesting to see how this upholds, especially with the two of them always being linked in one way or the other. Right now, fans are buzzing with rumors about the Justin-Selena-Hailey love triangle. Some believe that Justin is at fault for trying to manipulate Selena and then going ahead to manipulate Hailey. But others also believe that Justin is only using Hailey for the visa thing and would eventually leave her to be with Selena again. Boy, what a reunion that would be. Of course, you're always free to share your opinions in the comment section below, and get ready for more scoops as this whole saga unfolds.